Welcome to Homestead Miami Speedway, where qualifying is underway for the Marable Mobile Detailing ARCA series. Few cars just now heading out on track. We'll get on board with some of them. Got Quinn Newton heading out in the number 4. See those blue front bumper and blue spoiler indicating that is a playoff car tonight. 12 drivers still in the playoffs. 11 of them are here. Have not seen Mark Gonzalez yet, the only one not to show up. Every driver that's on track now is on their warm-up lap. It's like Quinn Newton's going to be the first to begin his lap at speed, so we'll stay on board with him, see how he gets through his first lap here. Been told by the drivers this setup is very loose, so could be quite the handful on quali. It takes a few laps for it to come in, but they don't have a few laps, they only get 2. The warm-up and 2 laps to get this timed lap in for their pole run. We expect Newton to set the benchmark here. Let's see where we go from there. Newton sets it with a 33.72. You have Mullins a 34.15. CJ Orndorff with a 34.95. David Snook, the newcomer, comes in with a 34.43. Christopher Alkire jumps up to third, a 34.33 as Newton gets very out of control coming off of turn 4. That's going to kill his second lap. Ghostman out there on his second lap now. First lap good enough for second. Zach Margerson now in second. Keep an eye on Martin as he comes around to complete his second lap. Running up by the wall, ripping the top. See what kind of speed he can get running down off of 4. Across the line, 33.78 for Travis Martin. Good enough for third spot. Giglio goes to the top of the charts with a 33.6. That was on his first lap. See if he can better it on his second. Have to set quite a time with still over half the field to qualify. A little bobble coming out of 4. Second lap is better, 33.48 for Giglio. Even with that bobble, picks up a little over a tenth. See, Dave Hoytsman has completed his run. He's certainly currently sitting in P7. Looks like we have Kyle Akers out on track, along with Dominic Chisholm and Billy Davidson. Let's see what Akers is able to put down here. 34.21. What lap time? There we go. 34.21 for Akers. Let's check in on Chisholm here. Meliello Menard Chevy, very sideways, fighting that thing through the corner. That looked rather unpleasant. Akers currently sitting in P10. See what Chisholm's able to do coming off turn number 4. Posts a 34.35. Good enough for 12th spot. Billy Davidson completing lap number 2. David puts up a 34.13, moves him up to the 9th spot, picks up a couple. Nice pickup there for Billy, gets into the top 10 for the start. Currently 13 cars have posted a lap time. Billy's the only car on the track to show off. Last 5 seconds. Get that Kia some coverage. And that does it for our qualifying. You think Ghostman's getting another interview? I believe so. I believe you are correct on that one. It is time to do our starting lineup. 21 cars listed on the entries. We'll see how many actually get into the race. see if we can put down. It'll say Chevy for all of them, so we probably don't want to do that. Let's jump on board. There we go. Yeah, Blake Giglio is starting on the pole with that rocket setup Chevrolet. Quinn Newton starting second in the AEW Wrestling Pontiac. Ian Montrose, the SpaceX Chevy, starts third. Mr. Ghostman in the Mr. Ghostman Chevrolet, starting in the fourth spot. Christopher Alkire, great starting spot with that Navy Dodge. Zach Marderson, the Edward Kane Lordco Ford, starting in sixth. Dave Hoytsma with the Varietta Chevrolet, starting in seventh. Cliff Mullins, the Race 22 Pontiac, starts in the eighth spot. Billy Davidson, not shown at the moment in his Kia, starts in ninth. David Snook making his debut, getting a top 10 starting spot in the iRacing Chevy. Kyle Akers, the Fleming Heating and Plumbing Dodge, rolls off 11th. Dominic Chisholm, the Mello Yellow Menard Chevy, starting 12th. CJ Orndorff in the Outback Chevy starts in the 13th spot. Lucas Hoytsma, the Labor 12 Pontiac, starting in 14th. Ethan Evers, the Fort Worth Screen Esports Chevrolet, starts in 15th, alongside Nick Hammer in the National Fallen Firefighter Foundation Chevrolet. Mike Edwards starting 17th in the Fort Worth Screen Esports Toyota. Jake Lawrence starting in the Shibcoin Chevrolet in the 18th spot. Cody Luke, not shown on the grid at the moment, but he would be starting 19th in the Budweiser Chevrolet. Steve Anderson, the Citgo Ford, starting in 20th. And William Asherbranner, the Fort Worth Screen Printing Toyota, starting in the 21st spot. That is your starting lineup for the race tonight. 100 laps tonight. 100 laps. We got 3 sets of extra tires. Field gets rolling off of pit road.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to stop and calibrate my brake.
Your Hoytsma already having some setup issues on his
Okay, we're good.
Wheel and pedals. Sounds like things are fixed up there. I'm just taking a look at a few of our different camera angles here. See all those cars with the blue front splitters? Those are all playoff cars. Got 12 eligible. I think only 11 are here tonight. Take a quick look at our points before the race. Lucas Hoytsma already locked in the next round with the win last week. Blake Giglio, Ian Montrose, Travis Martin, Mark Gonzalez, your top 5. Gonzalez not here tonight, so that should provide an extra spot. Quinn Newton, Mike Edwards, Billy Davidson, your top 8. Akers, Dave Hoytsma, Zach Marderson, and Chris Alkire looking to jump in to the top 8, but as we said, Mark Gonzalez not here, so that should help those drivers get in. Field is coming to the green flag, getting set for 100 laps at Homestead, Miami. Green flags in the air. Blake Giglio leading Quinn Newton down to turn number 1. Newton very sideways in the 4. Going to go around Taggy and Montrose back up to the outside wall. Quinn Newton.
That was 100% my fault, and I apologize for it.
Looks like the 41 David Snook gets involved somehow a little bit later in the incident. Let's go back and find out what happens.
What did I tell you about the wall? What did I tell you, Quinn?
It says Snook here.
You know, that's like the first wreck I've caused all year.
Snook
so.
gets into the back end of the 4 as the 4 hits the wall. Collects Dominic Chisholm in the 87. Tough debut for those two.
I apologize to all people involved. That was just a lack of talent. I'm very embarrassed right now, so don't make fun of me.
Rough way to start the race for those guys.
I wrecked the field.
Wow.
Roast him.
See damage on there. Does Asherbranner have damage, or did he just check up really big?
Everybody else ran.
I don't see any issues with the 31. Maybe just checking up for the incident. And Nick Hammer back there with him. And David Snook. So 20 cars officially starting the race.
Material right here.
Are you sure I was the cause of that there, Mike?
Giglio coming down pit road.
I only did that because it wanted you to get your spots back or something, and you were still pretty far back. I'm sure you had to pit anyways, didn't you?
Chisholm coming down for the damage. That's a lot of front end damage to the 87. We'll see if he takes that fast repair. He may try to save that repair, but that's a lot of damage. We'll see.
You're good. It'd be nice to have race control, but I don't know what happened.
Hey, Mike, would it be alright if I got a wave around? I accidentally missed the start.
Nick, you're on the lead lap.
Oh, alright, Temple.
I was like, wait a minute, I don't see anyone a lap down.
Zachary, are you able to tell me how much damage I've got on my right side?
41.87. 41's going to have to take a pass repair. He's got a wheel missing. It looks like the 87 is trying to take as much repair as he can. No fast repair yet there. I saw Blake Giglio come down pit road. I believe he's just trying to go to the back of the field to challenge himself like he likes to do. He likes to start in the back.
Could you tell me if I've got any damage on my right side?
I believe that's Ian Montrose trying to see how much damage he has from Newton.
I'm not seeing any damage. You looking front?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, we're seeing it on the broadcast, buddy. We don't see anything here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, sir.
Thank you very much.
Montrose seems to have escaped without any damage from that. So reset the top for you now that we've had some pitting and some accidents. Travis Martin now in the top spot. Zach Margerson in second. Ian Montrose sitting third. Christopher Alkire in fourth in the Navy Dodge. Cliff Mullins sitting in fifth. Dave Hoitzma sits sixth. Billy Davidson seventh. Kyle Akers in eighth. CJ Orndorff in ninth. Lucas Hoitzma in 10th. Ethan Evers rides 11th. Mike Edwards 12th. Jake Lawrence 13th. Steve Anderson 14th. William Asherbrenner in 15th. Blake Giglio after pitting there coming out in 16th. David Snook in 17th. Nick Hammer, I heard he say he missed the start but still on the lead lap in 18th. Quinn Newton coming back from that spin there. I believe he's taking a fast repair because that one looks pretty brand spanking new. Let's see if we can check the repairs here. Snook took one and Newton took one. So two cars using up their fast repair on the lap 1 accident. The 4 and the 41. Unfortunate to take it so early, but do what you gotta do. Lights are out on our iRacing pace car. The field works their way down into turn number 1. We're getting set for a restart at the end of this lap. Lap 1 incident collecting Quinn Newton, playoff driver. And newcomer David Snook, nowhere to go, piled in there. Got some damage. 87 of Dominic Chisholm does great
Plenty
work
of
in the
time left in
Legends.
this race, bud.
Also ran into that accident.
Ba-bam-ba.
20 drivers here tonight, so perfect scoreboard. Always cuts off at 20 anyway. You can keep up with all 20 drivers that started. Mr. Ghostman. A familiar place up there on the front spot. Got Zach Margerson in 55 on his outside. First start was on green. Every subsequent restart is on the leader. As soon as that pace car gets all 4 tires off the main track, our leader is free to go anywhere between there and the green flag. Travis Martin, the black 63 on the inside, is your control car for the start. Gets a great jump on the field. Quickly out front. Ian Montrose trying to get second spot away from Zach Margerson as Margerson caught sleeping a little bit on that restart. Montrose going to get the second spot away. Margerson falling back to third. Cliff Mullins gets to the inside of Christopher Alkire, takes away the 4th spot. Back here in the Hornet's Nest, there's a lot of action going on.
There you go. Can you that, please?
Queue up in
Hoitzma up into the wall. 79. Dave Hoitzma gets the outside wall. Kyle Akers able to stay off of him. A lot of checkups behind in the field, but
Thanks.
so far everyone getting by unscathed. The 6 of Ethan Evers a little slow off the big checkup there, but no damage. Everyone able to continue on. Out front, Travis Martin, Ian Montrose. You got father and son doing battle back here. The 79 and 97, Hoitzma and Hoitzma. Lucas down low getting by Daddy Dave. Now Kyle Akers trying to put the move on. That orange and blue Dodge. Trying to get past Dave Hoistman, move up to the 8th spot. Very close quarters entering the corner there. 18 CJ Orndorff. Looks like he checked up a little bit. That's going to let the 68 of Jake Lawrence get by. And here comes Mike Edwards in the 14. Trying to work his way back up. Gets by the 18 of Orndorff and goes to the inside of the 68 of Lawrence. Edwards trying to make up ground as quickly as he can. Not holding anything back down there down bottom. Edwards gets by Dave Hoistman. Blake Giglio trying to make his way back up. After that pit stop, he is currently in 12th as he just gets around Orndorff. All kinds of battles in this pack. Kind of how it works when you're at this track in Homestead. Got Anderson doing battle with Snook and Orndorff. It's just battle after battle after battle on this track. Oh, we got the 46 in the wall. Kyle Akers dropping back after getting the right sides into the wall. Drops back to the 14th spot. Not the way he wants it to go while he's trying to battle his way into the top 8 in the playoffs. But the car's still driving, live to fight another day. You see the 41 of Snook catching the wall a little bit. Oh, he's going to come off the wall right in front of 18 of Orndorff. Orndorff seems to have survived it, but did not go well for Snook. Looks like we're staying green as the action was happening off the track.
On you, you're good.
So Orndorff sending the 41 as he came off the wall. Nothing Orndorff could do. 41 just showed up right on his nose. But we stay green. Martin and Montrose your top two. Margison in 3rd. Mullins 4th. And Christopher Alkire holding down the 5th spot. Right behind him you have Billy Davidson and Lucas Hoytsma trying to find a way around. Hoytsma gets to the inside. Jumping the wrong way. Hoytsma gets to the inside of Billy Davidson. This field crosses the line. Going to lap 12. 54 up into the wall a little bit. That's going to slow him down and give away 2 spots. Edwards and Hoytsman both getting by. Davidson drops back to the 8th position. Going to see a lot of that, I believe, tonight. A lot of wall contacts. A lot of these guys trying to run right up by the wall. So that moves Hoytsma up to the 6th spot. And he's now looking to the inside of Christopher Alkire. Trying to break into the top 5 with that Labor 12 Pontiac. See Hoytsma kind of running the middle lane there. There is another lane down low. Looks like he's going to use that for the corner exit. Gets a little loose. Slides up in front of the... Oh my goodness. Mike Edwards, Bandio, the 43 get together. Unfortunate situation there. Caution is out. Let's go back once more and take a look at that one. But it looked like the 43 got a little out of shape and came down the track with the 14 underneath him, nowhere to go.
It looks alright.
See the 43 gets back on the gas, starts coming down the hill out of control, unfortunately, right into the right front corner of the 14, just an innocent bystander.
But they got in the wall.
Check up the back stretch.
Tough way to go for them. Let's go back to David Snook when he got his situation. About a couple laps before that. Should be right here. So he's riding the wall and he pulls it left to get off of it, but right in front of the 18. Did a really good job of not damaging that car too much. That was actually pretty impressive by Snook there.
My bad, Blake. With everything going on in front of me, I thought there was going to be something bound to happen.
You're all good.
Alright, looks like a lot of people pitting, but a couple do not. Ghostman comes
I
down.
wasn't expecting a
Montrose
parking
and
lot on
Davidson
Skid Row.
stay out. Looks like fuel only for the 63. And back out on track. Good time to take that fuel only. Looks like Orndorff is sending us with a raid. Don't tell me you're out already. We saw your incident where a car came off the wall right in front of you, just nowhere to go. Ian Montrose, Billy Davidson not electing to come down pit road. Travis Martin getting fuel only. Controller disconnect, no good. Lucas Hoitzma currently in 4th. Cliff Mullins in 5th. Blake Giglio in 6th. Jake Lawrence 7th. Quinn Newton trying to make his way back after that lap 1 crash is now in 8th. Zach Margerson 9th. And Ethan Evers in 10th. Nick Cameron missed the start. He's 11th. Dave Hoitzma in 12th. Steve Anderson 13th. Kyle Akers, after riding the wall for a bit there, he is 14th. David Snook, I saw him backwards a moment ago. He's currently in 15th. Christopher Alkire in the Navy Dodge, he is 16th. Trying to tell if he's taking a fast repair or not. Yeah, we can just check the old-fashioned way. We'll click right here. Nope, no fast repair for the 43. So that crew getting that car looking right after that contact with the 14. Yeah, I can see a little wrinkle now in that left rear quarter panel. Otherwise, car looking in pretty good shape. Lights are out on our iRacing pace car. I was going to get us an interview, but we're getting ready to set back into the racing. We're going to see our pace car make this sharp left turn onto pit road. We're going to get set for a restart coming to lap 17. Ian Montrose leading the field in the 2 car. Gets a great restart. It's going to be a side-by-side battle for the 2nd spot. Travis Martin trying to make that quick work. Martin clears into 2nd. Giglio's going to get by on the inside as Hoitzma goes by on the outside. The 54 is dropping quickly. Not a good restart for Billy Davidson at all. Ian Montrose, meanwhile, out front by about 3/10. Travis Martin trying to run him down. I get you. I get you, JR. All these blue spoilers up here. Travis Martin under attack from Lucas Hoitzma. Hoitzma running the very bottom. Martin running about a lane off the wall right now. Hoitzma gets by cleanly for 2nd. Gonna drive up the track in front of Martin. Martin gonna look to the inside, not sure he's gonna take it. Showed him the nose, but then stayed in line. Martin probably trying to conserve his tires a little bit. It makes you feel good in the tum-tum. Yes, sir. It's good to see a good car turn out here. Montrose still out front. Lucas Hoitzma now 2nd. Travis Martin in 3rd. Blake Giglio up to 4th. And Cliff Mullins, your top 5. Mullins under fire from the 68 of Lawrence.
I'm struggling.
Lawrence ducks back in, stays in 6th for now.
Not being sarcastic, it's actually awful.
Oh, the 68's in very close quarters with the 55. Margerson got right up on the back of the 68. I thought we were about to have another yellow. That was very close. Quinn Newton now looking to the inside of Margerson. That would be a battle for the 7th spot. Newton running way down the line. It's going to allow the 55 to keep it wound up on the high side. Side by side up ahead of him for the 5th spot, Lawrence and Mullins. Margerson trying to have ideas of going 3 wide there. Thought better of it as he got pinched off the exit. Oh, Lawrence is sideways, going to get into the 55, into the 37. Collects Ethan Evers. The 54 is involved. Just broke loose in the middle of the 3 wide there. Set off a chain reaction. We saw it as it happened. Tough break there. Let's go back and catch the replay. See Margerson look to make it 3 wide there. Backs out of it. Thought better of it for the moment. Then you see the 68 in the middle of it starts to break loose. Just nothing you can do at that point but hope for the best. Let's see if we can slow this down a little bit and get a little bit better angle of it. See the 68 of Lawrence breaks
Cliff, where are
loose,
you?
clips the right rear of the 55, shoots him right
Working
into
on it.
Cliff. Mullins just nowhere to go. And then Lawrence comes
Checking
back
up on
down,
the back
collects
stretch.
the 6 of Evers. Evers gets punted by the 99. Steve Anderson catching some damage. It looked like the 54. Davidson maybe caught a piece of it as well. A little bit of right side contact here. And unfortunately, he's going to collect the inside wall with the nose. Never a good hit for these cars. Noses are so
Just so
sensitive.
you know, Cliff, your right front tire is gone.
Fortunately, that debris
Oh,
not
well aware
taking
of
up the
that.
31. So that's going to be a
I will
number
say
of
that
fast
it was
repairs,
on
I do
me,
believe.
but that could have been completely avoided. Patience is the key.
68 making it down pit road with no right front tire.
Fuck you guys, I fell for it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. Hey,
I got a passing under yellow.
Travis
flag.
Martin has significant front end damage. What happened there?
can I get a black clear? Passing under yellow.
Uh-oh.
Thank
Martin hitting the pit wall, it looks like?
I was trying.
Martin last second trying not to get... Oh my goodness. Got the fake out to work.
Oh, Trav, that was you that smoked the barrels.
Looks like Giglio and
I don't want to talk
Hoytma
about it.
faking the pit.
Is my
Mon-
left front, like, messed up? I feel
And
like it is.
Ghostman just smashes the wall.
It seemed to snap back. The stream and everything.
The wheel went back, but the nose is fucked.
For me, you're missing a control arm and your left front's a little crunched.
Yeah, I can't move. I'm gonna need a black flag cleared.
If anyone wants to do me a favor and like race control the remaining 3 races, I'll pay you, because this is not it tonight.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, come on, Lucas.
So
Okay, that was my fault.
saw the Ghostman falling for the pit fake out. Getting very significant damage to that guy. Brings it down pit road. See if he takes the quick. Slid through his box. Does not take. Does take it. There it is. It's a
You didn't
Ghostman.
deserve that. I'll dump Lucas for you.
Yeah, I deserve to get dumped.
Oh my. Ghostman takes his fast repair on lap 24.
Can I get a black cleared, please? Thank you.
All lights are out on our pace car as we head down to turn number 3. Getting set for a restart. So our leader, Ian Montrose, alongside Lucas Hoitzman. Here we come to lap 25. Montrose gets us back underway. Hoitzma and Giglio doing battle for the second spot behind him. Giglio down low, Hoitzma up high. We'll call that the middle. Both of these guys reeling in our leader quickly. Where will Montrose go? Montrose looks like he's content to hold low. Giglio going to go about a lane off of him. Hoitzma thought about going inside of him. Had to check up big time with the 97 there. Giglio very sideways in the 16. It's going to give Hoitzma a run down the front stretch here. If you had to call it that lap, it would be Hoitzma in second. Giglio way up by the wall this time through. Like Giglio going to try the slide job here. He really sends it. Giglio sideways again coming off the corner, heading to the start finish line. I really can tell from that camera angle how sideways that 16 is. Just hanging on to it. Here's some wall contact behind these three. Montro's holding the lead for now. Looks like Akers got a little high going through the corner there. Starting to fade back. Anderson, maybe he checked up a little bit, lost a few spots there as well. Anderson losing 2 spots, and it's like Akers lost 3 there. Montrose still holding the lead for now. Blake Giglio in second ahead of Lucas Hoytsma, Mike Edwards, and Quinn Newton. Then you got Dominic Chisholm, Christopher Alkire, Ethan Evers,
Sorry,
Cliff Mullins,
Oh, you're fine, Nick. Don't worry about it.
Kyle Akers, Travis Martin, a hornet's nest back here. David Snook dropping back, cars passing him left and right. See Anderson and Lawrence and Daddy Dave Hoytsman getting by. Snook losing a lot of positions there. 87, Dominic Chisholm has gotten by Quinn Newton, moved Chisholm up into the top 5. Great debut so far for the 87. Now you got Bandio, Christopher Alkire trying to get by Quinn Newton. Got that 43 working well tonight. Oh, Newton coming down the track. I got very close. Christopher Alkire probably a little more alert after that one. Up front, meanwhile, Blake Giglio has gotten by Ian Montrose while we were watching that battle. Giglio and Hoytsman now both to the high side. Montrose running low. Hearing another car in the wall there. Showing Nick Hammers maybe had an issue. Got some right side damage to this car. Very unusual, but yeah, it just popped up, said he crashed, and he's going very slow. Oh, look, there he is in the wall. As we go live, the 11 of Nick Hammers struggling a little bit up into the outside wall. Ian Montrose, meanwhile, just lost the 3rd spot to Mike Edwards. Gonna try the crossover. Montrose not settled to give the spot away just yet. Dives back to the inside of Edwards. Slides up the hill. Is he going to get a contact? Oh my goodness. That was so close.
Sorry, Michael. I was too close. Sorry.
That was very close.
Good, dude.
Very close, but no contact. Hammer's taking his car to the pit road. Montrose getting back by Edwards. He gets very sideways coming out of turn number 2. Edwards going to take the low line, get back in front of him. Very entertaining battle for this 3rd spot. I'm sure it's using a lot of tire, but man, they're putting on a show. I, for one, can appreciate that. Montrose up the hill, going to try to get the run down off of 4. Edwards cleared by almost half second at this point. Up front, there's your battle for the lead between Giglio and Hoytsma. These two are known to just get in line and ride for a bit.
Now I got this.
Let's go back and see what happened to Cliff. Looks like he was dead sideways coming off of turn number 2. Did a little bit of a tank swapper. Kept it under control, going in the right direction. A little bit of a, oh, hang on to your shorts moment, but everyone made it through. Mullins still riding in the 7th spot, only lost 1 position through that. Travis Martin, after taking his quick repair, up to the 6th spot. Dominic Chisholm riding 5th. About a half second back of Ian Montrose in the 2. Montrose still not letting Mike Edwards in the 14 get too far away. And these guys are almost a full second back of Lucas Hoytsma and Blake Giglio. Hoytsma about a half second back now, Giglio. It's got a little bit of space, a little bit of breathing room, we would call it. Looks like Nick Hammer in the 11 has retired his car after that wall smash. 18 cars left running in this race, 17 of those on the lead lap. 87, Dominic Chisholm gets by Ian Montrose. Montrose looks like he's slow, perhaps getting up into the wall. We're going to take a hydrate here. Thank you, man. Like Montrose coming to the pits. Making a green flag stop in that 2 car. Wonder if he's out of fuel. Don't hear the car running. It's possible the 2 ran it out of gas. So the lack of yellows after the initial few biting the 2. Hope he stops in his box. When you miss your box, you are toast. You got a tow. Not sure. Oh, yep, he had a tow. He missed the box and had the tow. Yep, out of gas. That's brutal. Struggles for the 2. Ian Montrose, playoff driver. Giglio out front. Huysman now 7/10 back. Another 7/10 to Mike Edwards. So Edwards making a little inroads on Huysman. And you got the battle for the 4th spot between the 63 and 87. Looks like the Ghost Band's going to take that one away. So move Travis Martin up to the 4th spot after that pit road fake out. Dominic Chisholm in the 5th spot in his 87 Menards Mellow Yellow Chevrolet. Cliff Mullins currently rides in the 6th spot, race 22 Pontiac. Quinn Newton CTC AEW Wrestling Pontiac sits in the 7th. And you got a battle behind them. 3-car battle for the 8th spot between the 43, 46, and 99. Steve Anderson trying to get 2 and 1 here. Anderson gets by the 46 and draws alongside the 43. Trying to get that Sitco forward up 2 spots. He's got him at the line. We'll see if he can clear him down in 1 and 2. Anderson driving it in a little bit harder than the 43 of Alkire. That's going to give the position to Steve Anderson. Anderson's always been good at saving tires on a long run. And that is definitely going to be the name of the game here. As he starts to reel in the 4 of Quinn Newton rather quickly. That would move Anderson up to the 7th spot, should he be able to get by Quinn. See him looking to the high side. Newton going to come up and take that line away. Anderson really had to check up. He had a great run on the 4. But nowhere to go with it as Newton was right in his way. Behind them you got Alkire and Davison doing battle. Not Alkire, sorry. You got Akers and Davison doing battle. Still side by side. Anderson, meanwhile, has backed off the 4 a little bit. Well, Mike Edwards has caught Lucas Hoitzma. It's a battle for 2nd. As we talk good about Mikey, backs off. These 2 are now a 2.5 seconds behind Blake Giglio as we come to cross start lap 42. Perhaps Hoytsma is saving his stuff. Perhaps he's already burned it up. Not sure what's going on, but Mike Edwards gets alongside of him door to door down the backstretch for the 2nd spot.
97 footing.
Hoytsma coming to pit road. The 14 gets by for position. Lucas Hoytsma brings the 97 to pit road on lap 42. First of our top 5 guys to come down pit road, other than Ian Montrose, who stayed out and ran out of fuel. So Blake Giglio now assumes the lead. As you see, both Lucas Hoytsma and Dave Hoytsma have come down pit road. Ian Montrose now 1 lap down after that running out of fuel situation. Last car still running. It's like Giglio stays out another lap. Quinn Newton's bringing his 4 car to pit road. Able to get it woed down without too much issue. Gets on to pit road. Don't see anyone else making a stop at the moment. Giglio continues to lead, now 1.8 seconds over Mike Edwards in the second spot. Edwards now under fire from Travis Martin. Edwards running bottom, Martin up high in the 63. Come off the corner, Ghostman will probably try to go to his inside.
Just want to lead one. Okay, you can have it.
Giglio made it to pit road. So Mike Edwards did lead that lap. Dominic Chisholm also on pit road, as is the 41 David Snook. And here comes Snook there. Giglio already in his box, getting right sides done. See what happens between these two. Both stay on track. So Edwards and Martin staying on track here. Should a yellow come out, we have really good cars a lap down. Lucas Hoytsma, Blake Giglio, they'd have to come from the back of the pack on a wave around at this point. But if the cycle goes all the way through, they'll have quite a gap on Martin and Edwards. It's like Edwards may be coming down. Here's Steve Anderson, that's our 4th place car. He's coming down pit road this time. Let's take a look, see what Martin does. Martin stays out once more. Edwards brings it to pit road as we thought, since he was trying to get down to the bottom there. The 14 peels off, comes down pit road. The 99 right behind him. So it was our 2nd and 4th place cars bringing it down pit road. Yes sir, Bobby. The Monday Night ARCA series. Been a staple. DG channel. Anderson crawls it into his box. See the 43s on pit road and the 46. Couple of playoff drivers coming down. Will we get the Ghostman this time? No, we will not. Stays on track. Cliff Mullins currently in 2nd, also still out there. Billy Davison skips pit road this time. Margison's still staying out. 31 of Asherbranner staying out as well. See those fresh tires on the 6. Ethan Evers blowing by the 31 even though he's in 5th. It's just the difference in tires there. Here comes Hoytsma to try and unlap himself. This will be huge if a yellow comes out. Hoytsma would be on the tail end of the lead lap instead of having to take the wave around and be in the back. Hoytsma gets it done. So Hoytsma has unlapped himself. Now 6 cars on the lead lap. See how far back Blake is from doing the same. It's like he's about 1.5 seconds away from doing it himself. Martin staying out on a different pit strategy. Still yet to pit for this cycle. Martins, Mullins, Davidson, Margison, and Asherbrenner. Clapper saying he might race next week. Could be fun. Mr. Ghostman starting lap 50 here. Travis Martin in control of the race on a pit strategy. Here comes Giglio to unlap himself.
Yeah, then.
So that will put Giglio back on the lead lap.
Pitting in.
Couldn't tell if that was Cliff or not. Somebody's pitting in here. Not the Ghostman. Not Cliff, he's too high. Davison's really high, I doubt it's going to be him. Maybe it's Zach. He's pretty low. No, it's Jake Lawrence. Lawrence is coming to pit road. Let's see if Asherbranner comes. Oh, our top 5 staying out once more. So Lawrence was the one that brought it down pit road in the Shib Army Chevrolet. Travis Martin stays out on track.
54 pitting.
That's our 3rd place car. Billy Davidson calling himself to pit road. Ghostman content to ride the laps out. So we've made it to halfway. Here comes the 54. And Mullins is in from 2nd in front of him. Did not call out his pit, but there he is. Shame on you, Cliff. Margison's staying out in the 55. That'll give him 2nd spot for now. Currently 13 seconds behind our leader. William Asherbranner up to 3rd, has also not pit on this cycle. Then we should have Lucas Hoytsma as the next car in line once they get through there. Yep, there he goes. So Hoytsma up to the 4th spot through the pit cycle, waiting for the other 3 to come to pit road. He is out in front of Blake Giglio by 1.2 seconds. Giglio is closing that gap a little. And there is Ghostman. So the top 3 have not come down on this pit cycle. Then you have Hoytsma, Giglio, Chisholm, Edwards, Mullins, Newton, and Anderson, your top 10. Newton gets by the 37 of Mullins there. Ghostman bringing it to pit road, lap 53. Travis Martin back down pit road.
Pitting, 31 pitting.
William Asherbranner bringing his car down as well. We'll check the 55. It looks like all 3 of them are coming down on lap 53. Here comes Marderson. Asherbranner's making his way down as well. Ghostman much better into his box. Does not have to back up. The right side's going on. Let's see if he takes the lefts as well. And there they go, up in the air. So 4 tires for the Ghostman. Pack it full of fuel.
Sorry, Kyle, I locked up.
Drop it down off the jack and away he goes.
They're all good.
Rejoin the fight. We'll see how far back it puts him with staying out as long as he did with the other leaders on fresh tires. Lucas Hoytsma taking control of the race lead. Blake Giglio finds himself in 2nd. Dominic Chisholm currently 3rd. Mike Edwards is 4th. And Travis Martin, after the pit stop, showing in 5th spot. He should start eating away at these other drivers since he has the freshest tires of the top 5. He is currently 10 seconds back from Lucas Hoytsma. 2.8 behind Mike Edwards. We're keeping track on him as he starts to progress back towards the front. Do have this battle in the top 5. Dominic Chisholm, Mike Edwards battling for the 3rd spot. And you got Mullins and Newton battling for the 6th spot. You hear Newton ask Mullins to please go around him. Mullins, happy to oblige, takes it to the inside, gets by Quinn Newton. Move Mullins up to the 6th spot, Newton back to 7th. We got Edwards and Chisholm. Edwards takes that middle line as they go around William Asherbranner.
Gateway flash track.
So Edwards gets by Chisholm, moves up to the 3rd spot. Giglio's down to a half second behind Lucas Hoytsma.
And Charlotte.
You hear Newton and Mullins reviewing all the times they have made contact together as teammates. Giglio quickly catching Hoytsma here. Hoytsma had to check up for the lap car. Giglio definitely got there in a hurry. Could be the tire discrepancy too, as I believe Hoytsma came down well before Giglio did. We're back at it up front, Hoytsma and Giglio. How many times have we seen this show? I would say once or twice for sure. Giglio looking to the inside, going down the front stretch as we come across the line to start lap 59. It should be all but academic at this point. Giglio does have the fresher tires. Hoytsma all the way up to the wall, trying to get that run down the backstretch. Giglio not quite able to clear. Here comes Newton. The 41's riding the wall again. Been a struggle for David Snook in his debut. Currently the first car 1 lap down though. If he could get that yellow, he would get that wave around. All important lucky dog. Hoytsma sliding that back in. Look at him go. Definitely trying hard, trying to stay on the quarter panel of the 16. Giglio should be able to clear coming off corner exit here. We'll see what Hoytsma decides to do, if he goes back to his inside or not. Sounds good, Will. So Hoytsma takes over the race lead on lap number 60. Takes his rocket setup Chevrolet back to the front of the field. He needs to get him a new paint job though. Rocket has rebranded. We'll go ahead and help him out with his sponsors. Rocket has rebranded the premium. I got you back. No way you're racing that V car? I hear you. Alright, so that's settled for now up front. We'll let those two ride. Currently in third, someone's going around. Sounds like Snook. Yeah, Snook's gone around. We're going to get a yellow here? We do. Snook's gone around and brought out the yellow. The back end starts to come around on him. Out of corner number two. Oh, he starts sliding toward the track. Yikes. Oh my gosh, Cliff. Yowza. That keeps the car mostly in one piece. Live to fight another day for the 41. And that had to really give Mullins an awakening. Let's see if we can go chat with Cliff. Gotta find him first. There he is. He might be coming to the pit road, so I'm not gonna bother him yet. Giglio brings his car to pit road. Let's see if we can check the pit lane cam. Boo. Try pit lane 2. See who comes and who doesn't. Bandio hitting the cone. So the split strategy, Edwards staying out. Chisholm stays out. Very interesting. Very interesting breakdown here. Giglio coming to pit road. Newton brings his down. Here comes Hoytsma. Giglio going to beat him out. So the cars that pitted, that'd be Giglio leading the parade off pit road. Here's Ethan Evers, Dave Hoytsma, Ian Montrose.
I'm sorry, David.
So it looks like our top 15 all came down. Jump back over to one of these.
Oh.
Not sure what's going on with the 46 there. We had an incident there. Let's see what happened to Akers. This is under yellow. Okay. Oh my gosh. What happened there? 41 just pulls to the inside. Guess the 46 was checking a text message. Boom. Trouble. Problems. And the 41 towed right off the track. 46 just kind of sat there for a bit.
We don't text and drive.
Very bizarre incident. Very, very weird.
Fully texting. I picked up my phone and then he just stopped on the low lane.
What the fuck?
Big what the fucks on that one. Big what the fucks on that one. Cliff!
What?
Well, what was it like to come off the corner and see a car sitting there?
I about crapped my pants. I didn't know he was there. I looked down low, and then I was like, "Oh, what the hell's the caution for?" I thought somebody may have already towed back, and all of a sudden there's a 41 car sitting there. So, yeah, we missed him. So,
Saw you take a sharp left there to avoid him. Looked pretty entertaining. Thought I'd come get your thoughts on it.
yeah, but I mean, you think that a bright green ass car like that, I would see it, and I didn't.
I thought that's why you drove one, so you could find your own car.
No, I don't do that. Well, usually it's red, but for some reason, apparently my trading paints I have as the night races, I have this one. So here we are.
All right, bud. We'll let you get back at it. Good luck.
All right, bub.
That's Cliff Mullins in the 37. As he had to avoid the 41 in the last second effort there during that last caution. Yay! That's what happened to the 46 and the 41. Big yeet. We're getting set for our restart here. Mike Edwards going to lead the field to the green. That blue 14.
That's 69.
65. What are you talking about? Mike Edwards back on the accelerator out front.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Mike Edwards clearing to the lead. Dominic Chisholm on the high side. Travis Martin on the low side. Martin able to get away for second. Trying to run down our leader, Mike Edwards. Cliff Mullins, meanwhile, trying to get third spot from Chisholm. Looks like he's going to be able to do so as Martin challenges the high side of Mike Edwards. Don't know if he's going to be able to keep his nose alongside, but he's going to get a good run down to the inside. Going to turn number 1. Meanwhile, Mullins does take third. Giglio up to 4. Chisholm slides back to the 5th spot. A lot of action here on the restart. Martin once again going highline. Trying to get a run on Mike Edwards, our leader. Mullins and Giglio going to do battle. Martin getting a run on Mike Edwards going into turn number 3.
Cheater.
Takes it to the bottom. Edwards, call him a cheater. Mr. Ghostman Travis Martin to the front. Mike Edwards now second. Giglio has gotten around Mullins for the third spot. Mullins now side by side with Hoyts, a couple Pontiacs doing battle. Lucas taking it all the way to the bottom. Looks like Edwards trying to do battle with Martin. Edwards trying to get it done on the low line. Edwards, unfortunately, probably going to lose second here to Giglio while trying to battle Martin. So move Blake up to the second spot, see if he can do anything with Travis. Hoytsma gets by Mike Edwards for the third spot.
Nice.
Lap 69, nice. The nice lap. Martin, Giglio, Hoytsma, top 3. Mullins and Edwards round out your top 5. Hearing some wall contact. Things get sorted back here. Mullins all the way down to the
I
apron.
wasn't trying to cut your nose off. My spotter didn't call until the last second.
Martin leads the nice lap.
No worries, buddy. It's getting tight. No worries.
Blake Giglio now to the front. Gets by Ghostman on the low line. Hoytsman trying to get that run on the high line. Trying to reel in Travis Martin so he can try to keep pace with Giglio. You swear if that was Kyle in the wall? Margison just getting by Dominic Chisholm. Moving up into the top 6. Edwards and Mullins battling for the 4th spot. That's why I love Homestead. There's always a battle somewhere. It's like Hoytsman is trying to reel in Martin. Keep an eye on that gap.
Got that, Lucas.
Montrose just went low and got by Davidson there. Dave Hoytsman getting by Alkire. Yeah, Lucas Hoytsman getting by Travis Martin. There's just battles everywhere right now.
Sorry. I was trying to give you
Mike Edwards and
let
Cliff
you give
Mullins
them
side
a
by
minute.
side. Hoytsman, Alkire trading spots again.
No problem.
So much going on. Side
I
by
didn't
side,
have to
this
rock
battle
all
for the 4th spot between Edwards and Mullins. That lap by, give it to Mullins. Big run off that high side. Oh, he got a little loose though. That little bobble Mike Edwards tried to clear over. Not quite. Battle continues for this 4th spot. Meanwhile, they're losing ground to the 3rd place Travis Martin. Edwards does clear to the wall, and Mullins can't do the crossover because the 55 Margison is on his inside. Mullins going to have to stay to the high side once more. Zach Margison making his presence known in the top 5. Oh, Mullins, big sideways off the corner. Oh no, Clapper, no. Let's not do that. I wasn't trying to bring that up, but since you made me. Alright.
Right rear might be a little angry.
Oh, the 4 of Newton gets into the back of the 2 of he and Montrose. Then Cliff Mullins gets into the back of the 2 of he and Montrose. Montrose just getting pinballed around.
2-4 also might be a little bit angry.
Comes up into, looks like the 6 of
Was it
Ethan
so
Evers.
necessary on the backstretch? Not from Quinn, but from the other driver, dude.
What are you talking about? Hello, Michael.
Let's take a look at it one more time.
That whole not letting up thing.
And so he gets up in front of the 4, slides sideways.
There wasn't a car there, and then all of a sudden there was a car there. Taking a front 2.
It's like the 6 of Ethan Evers may have got a piece of that.
How you doing, Michael?
I'm here, brother.
And some right side contact for the 6. Downbound. I've turned it off now, JR. You're fine. Nobody can do it now. Here, I'll prove it. See, off now. So Giglio and Hoytsma, 1 and 2, 26 to go. We'll see if any fake outs happen here, or if they actually come down pit road. All the fake outs. Edwards is coming. Brings Margison, Mullins, Chisholm, Evers, Davidson, Anderson. Busy pit road.
Lucky dog going high.
It's like the top 5 stay out. Everyone else hitting pit road. Jake Lawrence getting his lap back there. Put 17 cars running in the race and all now back on the lead lap. Let's jump on pit 1. Check out how they come off pit road. See Montrose, he's coming down. Took a fast repair there. Saw the car change before the tire popped up. Cliff Mullins barely beating Margison and Edwards. Then the 87.
I call
Chisholm,
BS.
54. 99 of Anderson. 43 of Alkire. The 2 of
That ain't
Montrose.
realistic.
That ain't realistic. You're inside another
Totally
car.
realistic. Go right through you.
31.
Michael, my immersion has been ruined.
My immersion's been ruined. As you saw the race off pit road, they were literally inside one another. There's Akers making his way off pit road. I believe Evers was trying to repair some damage. And then Lawrence was the lucky dog. So that clears our pit lane there. Pretty much everyone coming down that not in the top 5. Makes you wonder about the tire situation. Phrasing. Yes. Definitely want to revisit the phrasing there. Well, we got a minute. Let's go find Giglio. Blake, DG, got a copy?
Hey, what's up, man?
Well, you're in the best spot you can be right now, but tell me how your strategy's looking. Do you have a set left, and are you worried about the ones that just took a set?
Well, we do have a set left, but I didn't really think about it too much. I kind of forgot that I was in the playoffs.
Surprise. So what do you think on the restart here? What do you think your prospects are with Lucas?
We just gotta go fast. I think we just gotta get out of here, and hopefully we don't run out of fuel.
So you're going to not come down pit road anymore is the plan?
If we get another yellow, I will. I have an extra set left, so hopefully we get a yellow, because I really don't think I have enough fuel.
Alright, bud, we'll let you get back to it.
Alright, thanks, man.
And Blake Giglio in the 16. We'll pull Lucas. Lucas, DG, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, what do you think of the pit strategy there with pretty much everyone outside the top 5 coming down?
I got a plan. Just need things to happen for it to work.
So you need that yellow, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, bud, good luck. We'll let you get back at it.
Thank you, sir.
Lucas Hoytsma and Blake Giglio both looking for that yellow to come out a little bit later on. Have one set left and have the best tires at the best time. That's their goal. But if it goes green from here, that's not going to work so well for them. So this will be very interesting to see how this goes down. Lights are out
ready,
on our
Michael?
pace car.
Hell yeah, brother.
I was going to go grab Martin from 10 tenths, but he is not there. So we'll go back up to the broadcast booth. Field works their way down the backstretch. We'll be getting 22 to go as we get to the line for the restart. See the drivers in the back getting bored and swerving left and right, even though it doesn't do anything in this sim. All right, 22 to go in the Marable Mobile Detailing ARCA Series playoff race. This is the cutoff for the round of 12, chopping it down to the 8 drivers after this. Pace car hard left onto the pit road. Blake Giglio up through the gears, leading the field down across the restart to turn number 1. Remember, the top 5 stayed out here, so really Mullins, I believe, is the first one on new tires because he got by Dave Hoytman really quick there. And yeah, Edwards, 55 of Margison. We'll see where the tires come from. Giglio and Hoytman trying to check away as quickly as they can, not battle each other too much. Try to put some distance on Mullins coming with the tires. Cliff now up to the 4th spot as we got a car brushing the wall. Might have been Newton, hard to tell from the angle we had. Everyone keeps it going in the right direction, no yellows. Let's see if Cliff can reel in Travis Martin. Get that 3rd spot away and try to run down our leaders. See Edwards is coming in the 14 as well, he's got fresh tires. It sounded like somebody was going for a little slide there. Looks like the 55 maybe got a little loose coming out of turn number 2, falling back. And Mullins is not making the headway I thought he would with those tires. He's making some, but just not as quick as I thought he would. Mullins gets out of shape coming out of turn number 4. That allows Mike Edwards by, and a whole host of others. Mullins drops all the way down to 8th. Has to be kicking himself from that one. So now Edwards leads the charge of fresh tires with 19 laps to go. He's got 3 cars to try and get by if he wants to try and take the win. Whoops. Sorry about the desktop there. We're going to jump on board with our comparisons here. Mike trying to make the most of those tires. He's got a way to go to catch our leaders. But first he's got a dispatch of the Ghost Man. Trying to run where Travis is not. See if he can get a run. Let's check our lap times. So Mikey gets alongside coming out of turn number 4. Side by side, they head down to turn 1. Edwards going to send it in deep. Edwards able to get it done. So that'll move him up 1 more spot. Check the gap from Hoytsma to Edwards. Nearly a full second. Edwards has some ground to make up. 17 to go. Be quite the drama. See if he has enough time. Hoytsma, see the back end sliding out in that 97 Pontiac. Definitely in full send mode at this point. Trying to get as much distance as they can over those tires. But the tires, you can see the gap shrinking quickly. Hard to say if these 2 front runners won a caution or not. They may be able to outrun Edwards. And if they don't, they'll come down and get the fresh tires if the yellow comes out. I just don't know that Edwards is making up enough ground quickly enough, even with the fresh tires. Hoyt and Giglio doing a great job on these a little bit older tires. Edwards making big inroads that lap, though. Look at that gap dropping. Of course, Hoyt was going to have the run down the backstretch off the high line,
I'm
but
pitting, Dominic.
overall, that was a huge gain. Now Hoyt went down to the middle. They're going to be about even. Won't get such a big run down the backstretch, or front stretch. So Edwards is chipping away at it little by little. So we work lap 14 to go. Edwards gap down to 0.2 and under. Meanwhile, Giglio has squirted away to about an 0.8 of a second lead over this battle. See the gap up ahead. Even if Edwards can get by Hoytsma, he's got some work to do to catch Giglio. Edwards points it to the bottom, heading in through turn number 1. That'll move Edwards up to the second spot. Gets clear of Lucas Hoytsma. Hoytsma looking for the undercut. Edwards says no, no. So Mike Edwards with the fresh tires in 13 laps. Nearly a 1 second gap.
I just completely blew that.
See if he can run down Giglio.
I'll run high here.
Keep an eye on this
And then
margin.
I just did it again. Take it.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Or do that, I guess.
No idea what's going on.
I'm sorry.
It's all good, Roger.
Well, we're watching this battle up front. Blake Giglio, Mike Edwards. 0.7 between them. 11 laps to go. Does Edwards have enough time to get there? And if he gets there, what's he going to do with Giglio? There's your gap. Down to 0.5.
Question becomes, can Blake save about 4 laps worth of fuel?
There is that too. Blake was saying he was worried about fuel. Ten laps remaining here at Homestead, Miami. As Derek would say, it's 10% of the race. Giglio works his way out of turn number 4. You can see Edwards closing in. It's now under 0.4. Giglio's got to worry about fuel. Giglio's got to worry about Edwards on fresh tires. The laps are winding down. Can Edwards close the deal? See Hoytsman lurking in the background, still sitting in 3rd. Does have the 87 battling him. Dominic Chisholm in his debut, moving up to the 3rd spot, getting by Hoytsman. Gap now under 0.3. 8 laps remain. Pressure is on up front. Giglio with a little bobble there. Saw the 16 get a little out of shape coming out of 2. Dominic doing great on his debut. Edwards looking to the bottom. Giglio parking it right in front of him. Edwards nowhere to go. Had to get out of the throttle. But he is, for all intents and purposes, Edwards is there. Edwards going to be well aware of that tactic of parking the bottom. He's going to sit back, see where Giglio goes first, and then try to eye him up. Giglio protecting bottom. Edwards able to get the nose in there. Is he going to drift up? Oof. Side by side, close battle for the lead. Working our way across the start finish, and now 6 laps remaining in this race. Edwards trying to desperately find a way past the 16. Blake Giglio. Giglio up high, Edwards down low. Edwards gets by him for the race lead. Mike Edwards is taking control of the race. 6 laps to go. Out front, heading down the backstretch. And yes, that says Let's 69 on the back of his car. Because Mike Edwards. Got that Fort Worth screen printing car out front. Now 5 laps remain. Giglio not giving up quite yet. Not letting Edwards get away. Chisholm, as we saw him take the 3rd spot, he is 1 second back from this battle. There he is. See, he's put a gap over Hoytsma. Cliff Mullins currently 5th. Zach Margerson 6th. Steve Anderson 7th. Jake Lawrence in the 8th spot after taking that wave around. Ian Montrose 9th, and Quinn Newton in the top 10. Blake Giglio not able to make it on fuel. Comes down to pit road. Heard him worried about the fuel. Him and Hoytsma both hitting pit road. So these two not catching the yellow they needed. Quinn Newton, all the CTC cars coming down pit road. With only 4 laps left in the race. Mike Edwards now 1.3 seconds over 2nd place Dominic Chisholm. Cliff Mullins, your 3rd place car, another 1.8 seconds behind Chisholm. Then you have right behind him Margerson and Anderson battling for the 4th spot. Still side by side for this 4th spot as we work with 3 laps remaining at Homestead. Anderson going to try to clear up. Thought better of it. Margerson keeps the power down on the high line, draws back alongside Anderson. Still side by side, these two. Oh, the 55 gets a little out of shape. See the back end come around as he was exiting turn number 4. That allows Steve to get clear. Now Jake Lawrence trying to take the top 5 spot away from Margerson. 2 laps remaining. Things kind of spaced out up front. We're keeping an eye back here, and Lawrence does get the job done, moves into the 5th spot. Great run for Lawrence there. So we watch Mike Edwards making his way through turns 3 and 4. So many colors of blue on this car. Edwards across the line, starting the final lap, white flag in the air. Sets sail on that Toyota off into turn number 1 and 2. Wraps it around the bottom. Last season's champion making his way down the backstretch. Trying to say he is still here to fight. Not ready to relinquish his title. Sends it into 3 and 4. Mike Edwards. Number 14 GFEA Toyota. Coming across the line, getting the victory, winning at Homestead. Mike Edwards brings the checker flag home. Great run for Mike Edwards. Dominic Chisholm in his debut gets that 2nd spot. Cliff Mullins brings it home 3rd. Steve Anderson gets 4th. Lawrence credited with 5th. Margerson hangs on for a 6th position. Ian Montrose 7th. Billy Davidson 8th.
Catherine Blake, or I'm sorry.
Christopher Alkire in 9th. Kyle Akers in 10th.
Thank you.
Mikey gets a little celebratory bump from the Ghost Man.
Just wrecked the one.
Good win, Michael.
Edwards trying to run away from everybody.
Nice guy.
Yep, good win there, Michael.
Cliff going to give him a bump.
Thank you. Good race.
I'm trying to give you a love tap, Dominic. Oh, no.
And if you did their pit maneuver me there's the Michael.
Oh, no, like that. I'm sorry. Good P2, Dominic.
Mikey spinning it around there. Yeah, that could really bite the CTC cars.
What's up,
I mean,
I was teasing you about
Lucas is already in.
Fernandez.
That's how I won. That worked out perfect.
Here comes Lucas. Here's Cliff smacking into him.
Let's 69.
That
Yeah.
I guess that's how cars do that. Ghostman's podium streak does come to an end. Ghostman wound up way down in 13th.
Now we're getting kinky.
That's more than a 69. Oh my gosh.
Never mind. I got drilled.
Here comes Ethan.
Oh yeah, this is an orgy. Here we go.
Post-race party in there. Top 3 to the waiting room, please. Cliff Mullins, Dominic Chisholm, Mike Edwards. We could get everybody over there. Be wonderful. So you just watch these guys goof off and have a good time. And there comes Kyle. Why not, right? Whoa, we're inside a car. Cliff, there he is. Cliff, DG, you got copy?
He was having too much fun down there.
You're having way too much fun down there, man. Well, it looks like you had most of your fun after the race, but tell me kind of how your night went there.
Oh man, this one was weird, man. I got put in a wall there and lost a wheel early on, and kind of forced my hand on a strategy. I had to take tires then, and we're just trying to stretch it out a little bit there on the long runs. And for some reason, Homestead's one of those tracks where in the ARCA car I can kind of save the right front a little bit better than I can anywhere else, and I just pretty much was pretty decent on long runs. So I felt like I could stretch out a couple of runs right there. And when that caution come right there towards the end, and I saw Blake, Travis, and Lucas not come in, I was like, well, that's perfect for me because it's going to come down to whoever took tires right there. And I still have my last set, so we used them up. And I kind of, for some reason, that last set took way too long for me to get the grip down right, and I lost too much time to Michael. But I mean, I was trying to hold him off there for a little bit, but I was just way too loose on his first 5-10 laps of the run.
Yeah, it looked like you got a little out of shape there coming out of 4, and it kind of cost you a couple spots, but a really good run overall. Still getting that podium finish, and with the CTC guys all having to pit for fuel, it looked like you're definitely in position to take advantage. And yeah, good luck moving on.
Yeah, man. Just shout out to Race 22, Spit and Venom podcast, of course. Edward
Who's
Speed
that?
Shop. Yeah, we're going to do one eventually here pretty soon. I'm working on it.
I believe you.
But I was really glad. I was really glad to see guys like Jake have he had speed all day long. Just stuck a lap down for most of it, and I think Steve was coming right there on the end, right there towards the end of the race. It was good to see those guys get up there and run with us some too.
Steve's so good at saving tires, so I figured he'd make his way up there. Yeah, the longer green flag runs suit him so well. Yeah, great run, great job in the old Pontiac there, and we look forward to seeing you next week, bud.
Yep, I'll try and make it to something. I'll be in here somewhere.
All right, bud, take care.
All right, bye.
That is Cliff Mullins in the 37, bringing it home in P3. Let's go ahead and find, wow, what happened to Chisholm here? Rex on pit road. Let's get him in here. Dom, DG, got a copy?
What?
What? Hi. Hello. Someone dragged you out of here. Someone dragged you out of here again.
Can you hear me?
I can. I heard you every time.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Someone keeps dragging you out of here, though. You kept leaving and going to the waiting room.
Yeah, okay. That's weird. I'm trying to put you on speaker mode because my mic doesn't work right now. It's on
Gotcha.
my phone.
Well, we got you now, and an impressive debut, bringing it home in the second spot. Kind of tell me how your night went.
Well, it was kind of a last-minute decision. I decided to join the league. Michael and I just were talking and decided just to race. That's my first, actually. It's my first ever race in the ARCAs. So
wow. Not even
really
an official, huh?
Had a really good, no, that's my first ever one.
Wow.
Had a very good strategy going on. And
yeah, definitely.
Just trying to save tires and gas was just the main key there. Take it easy. Let everyone wreck, just.
So a lot like an official.
Yep.
Well, you brought it home P2 in your first ever race. You got some shout outs you want to throw out there?
Not really. Just thanks to Michael for bringing me in the league. It was a last minute decision. That's about it.
There you go. All right, bud. We'll let you get out of here. Congrats on your P2 finish and your debut. Very impressive. We look forward to seeing more from you.
All right, thank you.
That was Dominic Chisholm in the 87, getting his first interview in his first race. Pretty cool. And now let's go find Mr. Michael for the victory. Michael's DG, you got a copy?
Hey.
Well, I get to talk to you post-race. This is great.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row now.
Right? I don't even know what you're doing, but you're trying to act like you know what you're doing out there.
I don't know, man. I hate Homestead, and it seems like the tracks I hate, I somehow win. Because Auto Club, I hate, yet I won.
Yep.
And Homestead, I hate, yet I won.
Maybe you should
I
just
don't
hate
know.
every track.
That's what I'm going to start to do.
Well, buddy, you brought it home victorious, taking tires at the right moment, catching the other guys running out of fuel, and really you caught them in, just on the tire strategy alone, but then with the fuel situation, it definitely put the nail in the coffin. Kind of tell me how your night was and how you ended up there.
Yeah, I started in the back because I was afraid it was lagging, and then it was very loose. I was struggling. Then me and Bandio got together pretty early, so I had to take a set because I slid the tires really bad. And that ended up helping. As you know, I took that weird little pit stop there knowing it was my last set. So I was like, if a caution comes out, I'm screwed. But if it doesn't, I have a good chance. But I know it was pretty good there in points, so I was like, screw it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And it worked. So, no complaints there.
For sure. You want to go ahead and throw your shout-outs out there?
Just, everybody for keeping it clean once again.
Right?
Just like Auto Club, if a caution would have came out there at the end, I would have been screwed. But, it got clean, which is surprising. I can't speak English there. Which was surprising because it was very loose.
If English is bad for you, we can try French.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably worse.
Je sais un peu de français.
Yes.
I said I know a little French.
Yeah, good broadcast for you. Appreciate you doing it and going for that second championship. And yeah, gotta do what it takes.
How bad do you want my Shrek car?
Yeah, I want it. I didn't even know they made a 124.
Yep.
So it's really surprising.
Yep, and autograph. Go figure, right?
Yeah, beautiful.
Well, getting the job done tonight, getting the victory, bringing it home P1. Fantastic job. Great strategy call, picking the tires at the right moment. Things tend to go green towards the end of these races a lot of the time, so it was the right move, unless we're at a short track. So I think you made the right move, paid off for you, and congrats on another victory.
Yeah, and real quick, shout out to Dominic, because like he said, he just got this car. I had got it for him right before this race, and he barely got any practice and came in second. So that's impressive.
Very impressive. He's gonna be whipping your butt next week. You may not have wanted to bring him in.
Yeah, I'm gonna regret it easily.
All right, bud. Congrats on your victory. We'll let you get out of here.
All right, thanks, bud.
That was Mike Edwards in the number 14. I left him in the broadcast room and I moved down to the waiting room just because I'm a smartass. Congrats to Mike on the victory. Let's check out our finishing results here. If we can bring up the right page. I swear I know how to do this. Here we go. Boom. This is our finishing results tonight. Trying to get these stickers out of here. We're learning all these layouts and stuff. We'll get there. So we have Mike Edwards bringing home the victory. Dom Chisholm, Cliff Mullen, Steve Anderson, Jake Lawrence, your top 5. Zach Marderson, Ian Montrose, and Billy Davidson. Christopher Alkire and Kyle Akers rounding out your top 10. Page 2, we have William Asherbranner, Ethan Evers, Travis Martin. First car 1 lap down. Not sure what happened to the Ghost Man there at the end and to get himself a lap down. Blake Giglio, Lucas Hoytsma, Quinn Newton all were out of fuel with 4 laps to go. Had to come and pit. So those guys wind up 14th, 15th, and 16th. Dave Hoytsma finishes 17th. David Snook retired his car about halfway through the race. He was having troubles keeping it off the wall. The Nick Hammer machine, you saw him hit the wall a couple times early in the race and retired after smacking the right side up. And then CJ Orndorff had some issues with his controller, I do believe. Ends up in at 20th. Those were the 20 machines that started the race tonight. Cody Luke showed up at the track but did not make a lap. Hope you guys enjoyed that broadcast. So we certainly did. We have to say now that this has been iRacing. You can buy these cars and this track on iRacing.com. And then you can go to dgsracing.com, click on the big red snake that you see on your screen right now. That'll get you on over to our Discord. From there, you can sign up for any one of our leagues. Monday night, we run these ARCA cars. Tuesday, Xfinity. Wednesday, we go Cup Series racing. Thursday, we bring out the trucks. Then on Saturday, we jump in our Legends cars. I hope you guys can make it out and race with us. Enjoyed our broadcast tonight. We will see you tomorrow for the Xfinity Series playoffs and the cutoff race there. Actually, no, they don't do the cutoffs here. They do all the way to the end. So, yeah, we'll be race 2 of 5 for the playoffs for the Xfinity Series tomorrow. I hope you guys can make it out. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Appreciate you and have a good one.